All right, continue on the review. Number 15, write the equation in a line that goes through the points. What are we following? Write down what we're following. Write it down over and over and over and over until you have it memorized. Y2 is 106, negative 106 minus Y1, 14 over negative 10 minus 2 is negative 20 over negative 12, which equals a 10. Then it says write the equation. So this is M, okay? I'm going to take 1 point and the slope and do the point slope thing. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Got to know that. So y minus y1 is 14. My slope is 10. X minus 2. All right, so y minus 14 equals 10x minus 20. Move the 14, y equals 10x minus 34. Something happened somewhere, what'd I do? Oh, that's a plus. I get too fast at the end. Okay, negative 20 plus 14. That means we're kind of subtracting. Not kind of, we are. Your leftover negatives. All right. Sketch. That's my B. B equals 2. That ordered pair is 0, 2. Where is that? 0, 2. There's my B. Then I need to go up 2 and run. Sorry, rise over run. Up 3 and run 2, because this is a positive slope, right? This is a positive slope. Up 3 over 2, same as down and back, like that. Positive slope when I'm done. Okay, sketch a graph. So that's my 0, 2. That's my negative 2, negative 1. This one right here is what? 2, 5. Done. All right, graph the line. It is not in slope-intercept form. I don't know how you would do it without figuring it out. How to graph it. Let's see. Let's move. Okay, that's my y right here. So I don't want to touch that. I want to move this, right? So 3y equals 2x plus 9. Move that 9 down. Y equals 2 over 3x plus 9 divided by 3 is 3. So this is my B. Right there. Okay. Let's see. And then up 2 over 3, or down 2 and back 3. So this was my 0, 3 right there, and that one is negative 3, 1. Yeah, that one is 3, 5. I just need 2 points somewhere, okay? 18, a grocery store account. I opened the account with $100. I withdrew $45 to pay for groceries. X is the number of weeks I had the account. Y is the amount in the account. Find an equation in this form. So what do you think the 100 is? The 100 is the start, right? So we're putting a plus 100 on the end. And how much are we withdrawing per what? Per week. So that's the X, is the number of weeks. And it's $45 every week. So 45, I'm withdrawing. If the bank account is going down, the y, the total in the account, is going down, then the slope has to be a negative slope. I really don't know what kind of work to show for that. I think that's it. Let me just kind of prove it to you for a minute. If you put in a 0 for x, you're starting out, okay? You open the account with $100 when x is 0. And then the first week, you took out $45. So that subtracts the $45 from the 100, and I don't have a calculator. Let me put it over here. That's 5. That's 6. So I have $65 left in the account. Second week, I'm not going to last very long. If I put in a 2, I need a calculator. Y equals 45 and 45 is 0, and carry the 1 is 90, plus 100 is 10. So I have $10 left in my account after 2 weeks. But that shows you that that is the correct answer. Okay? All right, over here, identify 3 ordered pairs on the line. Whoa. Okay, this grid goes by 2s. So right there is the x-intercept, by the way. Is what? Go over to 7, 0. There's 1. How about that one there? That one is, let's see. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be, extra challenge here. So this is 7, 8. And then, I don't know, we could pick something in the middle right there. That should be 7, negative 5. Okay, there's 3 ordered pairs. State the slope. Well, it goes up and down, so the slope doesn't exist. Does it have a y-intercept if the slope doesn't exist? It actually does have an x-intercept of 7. We haven't talked about those very much, but that's kind of a critical thinking question. And if it goes up and down, the equation starts with the x equals, and if it goes up and down on 7, x equals 7. Okay? All right, equations, 3 lines are given. Determine whether they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So step 1, we need to figure out the slope for each one. So we need to move the x to the other side. 4y equals negative 6x minus 4 divided by 4. Okay, so this is y equals negative, let's see, let's reduce that by 2. So that would be 3 over 2x minus 1. Negative 4 divided by 4 is a negative 1. So the slope for line 1 is negative 3/2. Okay? This one, the slope for number 2 is right there. So it's also a negative 3/2. And then line 3 needs to get y by itself. So y equals negative 2/3 x plus 7 over 3. So its slope for line 3 is negative 2 over 3. Okay? Now, line 1 and line 2 have the same slope, so they are parallel to each other. Those lines, if they were on the graph together, would have the same, would be parallel to each other. Now, 1 and 3 are neither because what? They're both negative, right? Even though one's flipped, one has to be positive, so that's not going to work. And then 3 and 2, same thing. Okay? All right, 21, suppose you had a full gas tank, 15 gallons, in your truck. That sounds like a start, doesn't it? After you drive 4 hours, you have 6 gallons left, because X is the number of hours and Y is the number of gallons left in the tank. So after driving 4 hours, you have 6 gallons left. Okay. What is the rate your truck is using the gas? Whoa. Okay. So if I started with 15 gallons and I ended, whoa, this is tricky. I have 6 gallons left. And why is the number of gallons left in tank? I had 6 left. This is a critical thinking one. I don't know if we did anyone particularly like this. So then we had, where's the 4? The 4 was the X, because that's the number of hours. And then what I don't know is M. So let's see. I need to solve for M, so I need to get M alone on one side. So let's subtract the 15. Now, M4 looks weird. Can we turn it around to 4M? And then this is negative 9, and we divide by 4. M is going to equal negative 9 over 4. So that means our final equation of the line, is that what they want? State your answer as a reduced fraction. No, it just wants the rate. I'm done. Boom. That's it right there. If I was to write the equation out, it would be that. But that's all they asked for, was the slope. All right, we're on the last page. Number 22. Find the equation of the line that passes through this point with the slope. Put your answer in points plate. You do not need to simplify, as in just put it in there. So we have a negative 8,6, which is x1, y1. We have a slope of 9 over 2. If we're putting it in the point slope form, you don't have to write this every time. I'm just writing it as good practice. So y minus 6 equals 9 over 2x minus a minus 8 is going to be a plus 8, and I'm done. That's my answer. Okay. 23, find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the line. Find a point. There's my b. I have to have my b. This is, what is that? 0. All b's start with a 0, right? So that, let me find another point right there. I like these when they're close up. This is negative 2, 3? All right, so b, so if I'm putting it this form, I know that my b is going to be a negative 2 right now, but I need the slope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the rise, and back 2. This goes down the mountain, so it's a negative slope. So my final answer would be y equals a negative, negative 5 over 2x minus 2. All right, population growth. In 2003, the population was 47,000, and it's been growing by this many each year. Write an equation for the population. Px is the number of years after 2003. So what's my start? My start has to be the 47. That's the amount it's going to grow with, right? Starts are positive. And if it's growing, the rate's positive as well. And it's growing by this many per year. So that's the rate. And x is per year. Okay? Years after 2000. And then instead of a y, they want you to use a p. Okay? All right, so that's half the problem right there. The other half says, okay, what happens in 2009? If x is how many years after, it'd be 2009, 2009 divided by 2009 minus 2003 gives you an x of 6. So P equals 1200 times 6 plus 47. Does that make sense? Excuse me. So P equals, let's see, all I have is the final answer, which is 54. And then the last problem, is going to put, let's see, equation of line, there's my b. Here's another b. Whoop. Actually, there's a whole bunch of b. Okay, that's a b. These are other points. So this is 2, 0. And what else do I need? That's the b part. So plus 2 at the end. I need the slope. Up 1 over 1. It's a slope of 1. Done.